Hi everyone, welcome back. I know my video is late because I was sick the whole of last week and I'm finally back to continue my brow hack part 2 on how I draw my daily brows. A lot of you have been requesting on brows videos, so here I am. Brows is one of the most essential and yet tricky part of makeup. It really helps you to frame your face shape, it gives you a different look. So it depends on what makeup look you are going for or what face shape that you are, you will want to create something that's suitable for you. So I'm going to share with you guys on some tips that I have and hopefully you guys will find it helpful. So if you haven't watched, the part 1 is on how I maintain my eyebrow embroidery brows, how I draw them. So you can check out the links to see my previous video. So here are my brows without any makeup on. It's very light, it's very sparse, I don't have much brows. So I'm going to show you guys how I actually create the natural soft looking brows that I usually wear. So throughout this video, I will share with you guys the tips and some pointers to draw a brows, and it will really makes your life much easier. So start with these 3 points that you see on the screen is the pink one, the turquoise one, and the orange one. The pink one is where your brow should start. The turquoise one is where the highest points of your brow should be. And the orange one is where your brow should end. So now I'm going to further illustrate for you guys to see. The start of the brow should be right beside your nose, one straight line down. And the highest point should align with the side of your pupil because I'm not looking into the camera, so now it's not aligned properly. And the length of your brow should end where your eyes end. Because my eyes really small, I sort of elongate my eyes and it should end there. Remember the highest points that we say, which is the blue line, it should slant down to the end of the tail of your brows to create this small little arch at the corner. If all this information is too much for you, don't worry. I will illustrate later on step by step on how I actually get my brows marked out. Usually I will start with trimming my brows. I will take away any hairs that is not supposed to be there using just a razor. So this is how I actually do out my brows marking. To style my brows, I like to place my pencil on the side of my nose to mark out the starting points of my brows. And using the tip of my nose, the side of my nose as a guide across my face where I will find my highest point of my brows, aligning the pencil to the side of my pupil, place my marking there, and moving on using my nose as a guide again, placing across my face to the end of my eyes. There will be the point where my natural brow should end. If I don't elongate my eyeliner, that's the point where I should end. And because I like to extend my eyes using a longer eyeliner, I like to extend my brows as well. So how do I draw my brows? I would like to frame them first using 2 steps. First is the lower portion, then second, the upper portion. I'll get my pencil starting with my lower portion. I will draw a line across in light strokes. Fill it into the length that I want. If you do it daily, you will know where to start and where to end. So I don't really have to do my marking now. And second step, I go up to the upper one to line it. And the third one is connecting the arch that we have said from the highest point to the end of your brows. Always remember to measure in case you go too crazy. So here I go. Number 1 is my lower bottom and number 2 is upper. And after that, I'll join my highest point to my tail and slowly fill it in. I fill it in with light stroke and brush it off with a spoolie. By the way, this is a Etude House Dual Drawing Pencil, which you guys should know is one of my favorite. It's very easy and gives a very powdery finish. So this is how I actually brush my brows in 3 steps, the pink, blue, green. So in case you guys didn't see it clearly, according to the arrow of the color is how I actually brush my brows. I brush it in this manner to follow sort of the growth of the hair to make it look more neater and more natural. Moving on, after I have brushed them through, I will always add additional color to the end of my tail because this is the part where I have lesser hair and I really want to fill it in and also emphasize on the arch. This will actually helps me to frame the whole brows better and gives a stronger effect. So I keep my start of my brows really light and emphasize on the end of my tail. This will let you have a really natural finished brows with light to sort of like faded in front and naturally frame and arch brows. So yep, this is one side done and one side without. You can clearly see the difference. And I'm going to quickly repeat the steps for you guys and you can see how I draw my other brows. This saying the eyebrows are sisters, not twin. So this is probably one of the key why brows will look natural if you just fill it in according to how your brow bones are. Try to make them about the same height, about the same length, but don't overdo it by being too anal about it. Don't let them be super identical because even your left eye and your right eye is not identical. This is optional. On some days, if I want the brows to look really sharp and clean, I will actually grab concealer and use a concealer brush to further define the shape of my brows to make it more clean. And if you would like to compare one side to another, this side will slightly be more defined and the edges will be more sharp. Ta-da! Complete! So this is my tips and tricks for my brows. I hope you guys find it helpful and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again. Bye!